Good morning, everyone. Okay, it's Thursday today. We have been learning about bugs and insects for the last 2 weeks. Almost finished our second week. I want to remind you that tomorrow we're going to have a Zoom call. We're going to make it early in the morning at 9 o'clock so that hopefully mommies and daddies can do it. So remember, you want to show one thing. I'm going to call your name out one at a time, and you're going to show one thing that you can, preferably something you've made over the week or last week or any time. Okay, even if it's an old piece of art that you did at school, you can still show everyone. Okay, all right, let's say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Christopher. Good morning, Zidane. Good morning, Jakob. And how are you today? Good morning, Aiden. Good morning, Kaden. Good morning, Amy. And how are you today? Good morning, Maya. Good morning, Rory. Good morning, Ilya. And how are you today? Good morning, Zidane. Good morning, Travis. Good morning, Cara. And how are you today? All right, I hope you're all doing well, and the weather's been a little bit better yesterday. It was nice and sunny, even though it's still a little bit cold, because remember, it's autumn. Okay, we're going to do a few warm-up songs just to make us get all excited about what we're going to learn about today. Okay, so the first one we're going to sing is one you know, If You're Happy and You Know It. It's a little bit of a different version, because remember what Ali said yesterday, she doesn't like to sing and there's nobody else singing with me. So I have to get someone to sing with me. All right, you ready? If you're happy and you know it, okay?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy.
If you're happy and you know it, snap your fingers.
Snap your fingers.
And you know it, snap your fingers.
Who can do that?
If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, snap your fingers.
Who could snap their fingers? It's tricky, I know.
If you're happy and you know it, tap your shoulders.
Tap your shoulders. Where are your shoulders? Here they are.
If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, tap your shoulders.
It's good to cross your midline, cross your hands and tap your shoulders.
If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, blink your eyes.
Can you blink your
If you're
eyes?
happy and you know it, blink your eyes. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, blink your eyes.
Where are your eyes? Here they are. Blink them.
If you're happy and you know it, pull your ears.
If you're happy and you know it, pull your ears.
If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, pull your ears.
You look like a monkey when you do that, eh?
If you're happy and you know it, turn around.
Turn
If
around.
you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, turn around.
Well done. We're going to stop there because it's a very long song otherwise. One of the ones you love to do is if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! Well done. All right, the next one we're going to do to warm up is a song you also love. And I know moms and dads, you probably think, oh, we do the same songs over and over and they get boring, but Children love to hear the same songs over and over, especially ones that they enjoy. So here is one that we know everybody enjoys. Recognize it.
Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. I've got 10 of each, you know. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. Let's count them now, and here we go.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. I've got 10 of each, you know. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. Let's count them now, and here we go.
Ready? Where's your left hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. I've got 10 of each, you know. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. Let's count them now, and here we go. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes, fingers and toes.
Well done. Now, let's count our fingers again and remember how many fingers we have on each hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my right. Okay, so on each hand we have 5 fingers. None of you are 5 yet. None of you are all your fingers yet, but some of you are almost all your fingers. So we have 5 fingers on our left hand and 5 fingers on our right. Together, how many does it make? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fingers all together. That's why we've got 10 fingers on our hands and 10 toes on our feet. Great. All right, now we've been learning about bugs and insects. Remember, I told you. And I am going to give you a bug test. I'm going to give you some clues and see if you can remember which bugs we've talked about or which insect it is. All right, so the first one I'm going to give you a clue about is an insect that makes a buzzing sound. Can you remember? He has little wings that flap very, very fast and they make a buzzing sound. Can you remember what it is? I'll make a sound like him. Bzzz. If you hear that sound, what is it that you hear? Another clue about him is that he's very good for us. When Ali sees him, she says, "Get away, be careful, let's save him." He is a bee. Right, well done if you got that one right. The next one is an insect that is not actually an insect. It's known as an arachnid. Can you remember what that is? I'll give you a clue about him. He catches food in his web that he makes. Can you remember who catches food in their web? It's a spider. Well done if you got that. I hope you're going to get all of them right. The next one is an insect that comes out of a cocoon or a pupa, it's properly known as. So a cocoon is a thing like this, a little house or bed that he sleeps in, and he comes out and he's really beautiful. Can you remember? He starts as a caterpillar, goes into a cocoon, and then comes out a butterfly. Well done if you got that one. I think you did. All right, the next one is an insect that we know that is red and has black spots. But remember, I showed you pictures of him, and can be so many different colors. Do you remember? It wasn't that long ago that we learned about him. Can you remember what he is? And he eats little green insects called aphids on plants. Right, a ladybird. Well done if you remembered. All right, the last one that I'm going to remind you about is a very, very tiny insect, but he's super strong. Do you remember? He can carry 50 times his weight on his back. He's super, super strong, but very irritating. Remember, I told you mommies and daddies don't like finding him in the kitchen where he's not supposed to be. Can you remember what he is? Oh, another clue is that he makes hills out of sand, and that's what he lives in. He's called an ant. Well done. I think you got all of those. Very clever. Okay, today's insect is one that we haven't talked about, and I'm going to give you some clues about him and see if you can think which insect it is. He lives near the water. He is very pretty. He's got lots of different colors like blues. He can be pink, he can be green, he can be many different colors. He's very pretty. Can anyone guess what he is? You see him flying above the water. I'm going to show you a picture and see if you know what this insect is called. Right, who is that? He is a dragonfly. A dragonfly. He's a very pretty insect. Now, I'm not going to tell you too many facts about him because I know you guys want to sing some more songs because you're getting bored of Ali talking. So, the most interesting thing I found out about a dragonfly is that he has very funny eyes. His eyes can see all the way around him without moving. So his eye sits on the side of his head like this, and he can see behind him. Wouldn't that be cool if Ali or Mommy could see behind her and see what you were doing behind her? All right, here is a photo of his eyes. I hope that doesn't freak you out too much, but that's what dragonflies' eyes look like really close up. Okay, wow. The other thing that I wanted to tell you, last thing about the dragonfly, is that he's very, very nice creature. He doesn't hurt you. I know my daughter Charlie gets very scared when the dragonfly flies around her, but they're not going to do anything to you. In fact, if they land on you, it's supposed to be good luck, just like the ladybird. So if he does land on you, just sit there, watch him, and he'll fly away very quickly. He's also very cool because he eats annoying mosquitoes, and we all hate that bzzz mosquito in the middle of the night. So dragonflies are great because they help eat those mosquitoes. Okay, we're going to end off today with one of our songs that we sang this week, that we learnt about the marching ants. Do you remember it? Okay, let's sing it together. I couldn't find a song about a dragonfly because, well, I think we've learnt enough insect songs, so let's do this marching ants one again because it's really fun.
One by one,
whoops! It was started already.
The ants go.
Okay, let's start again. Ready? You ready? Remember how to march?
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two. The little one stops to tie his shoe, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three. The little one stops to climb a tree, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four. The little one stops to shut the door, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching five by five. The little one stops to take a dive, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go
Right,
marching.
we're going to stop there because it's a very long song. Well done if you remember that song. Good job. Okay, I'll see you later for our story. Bye.